Hello there, Lynx here, and it is time for a third episode of Emerald Down. I believe which also might be the last episode, but we'll see, Let's get into it. It's been a few weeks since you last met with Rhea. Since then, you've kept yourself busy away from the monastery. With no insight to Rhea's rituals, you begin what is sure to be a peaceful, if slightly dull day. Luckily, a much-needed friendly face happens your way as you walk the grounds. It's my girl, Shamir. Best girl.
Oh, it's been a while, Professor.
If it was up to me, I would be visiting her every day. Okay? Just like that guy tries to visit Rhea every day, I would be looking after Shamir like that. Best girl. Oh, yeah, it's good to be back, Shamir.
Well done in the field as of late. I hear most of the insurrections have been dealt with.
Yeah. Or I would take her with me to the field. I mean, god damn it, she's great. I can take the credit for that. Satef handled the negotiations.
Let me guess, all you did was clear the roads for monsters so he could travel unimpeded. Bullseye!
As expected of an archer. I mean, I'm trying to learn the art of governance from Satef. It's not as straightforward as it seems. Yeah.
I wouldn't fret over it, Professor. You have a knack for leading others. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Leading a handful of willing students is one thing. Dealing with... dude, I mean... Hey. You say you are good at leading students? Congrats, you are better than 99.9 of professors. Okay, I'm probably like overreaching with that number, but I can tell you quite honestly, I literally only had one professor at my university that I would say, yes, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy is basically like a mate for being a professor at the university or whatever, right? Like, aside from the fact that what he was teaching seemed like his calling literally was also to teach. And that was freaking fantastic. It's a shame that... it's a shame that was literally my only professor that I could say something like that about. But I'm speaking university-wise. Other schools-wise, high school definitely not. Every single teacher in high school sucked. Primary school, okay, that might be rough to decide. I feel like my homeroom teacher, who also was a Polish language teacher, was good. I'm trying. Maybe also the English teacher in my third, fourth, and fifth year. In the sixth year, there was a new one, and she was not good. And in middle school... I would say there weren't any that were clearly made for it, but I also liked most of them, surprisingly enough. Not all of them, but most of them. Anyway. But yeah, someone truly made for it, only one at university. And maybe, again, my homeroom teacher of Polish. And Polish teacher in primary school, but that's about it, I think. Anyway, because I'm, you know, drifting off the game as I sometimes tend to do. Sorry about that. But I guess that's kind of a thing when you do commentary when playing games as well. Anyway, Dealing with prideful nobles is not quite the same. Your voice trails off when you notice a dozen people flocking to a familiar tent. Wait, is that Anna's tent? Who's Anna?
The one and only. She's been making the rounds as soon as major trade routes reopened. And believe it or not, she's not here to make some coin.
No way, come on. That money-grabbing Anna? I don't believe it. It must be a ploy to turn an exorbitant profit later. I just know it.
Cynical as always, Professor. But you are probably right. But thanks to her, we now have a steady supply of produce and building materials.
The school has slowly but surely been coming back together. Once crumbled walls now stand tall. In the distance, builders clamber up ladders and rope repairing damaged buildings. Debris that was scattered all over our campus has been entirely cleaned up. It's good to see that the restoration of Garreg Mach is in full swing.
Indeed. In fact, even with danger common on the highways, we've seen more and more people from all over Fodlan come to the monastery. Countless people have sought this holy ground in search for guidance and salvation. A lot of those people are here now, eager to help restore the sanctuary that once saved them. I can't say I understand the faith, but I do understand how those people must feel. I suppose it's a testament to the church's all-encompassing influence.
Suddenly, a familiar voice calls out from behind Shamir. Like literally.
Ooh, I thought I saw you from afar, Professor!
Catherine, good to see you again.
Oh, going somewhere, Catherine? One of our Pegasus riders just spotted.
I don't know why I changed her voice so weirdly.
Just spotted some suspicious individuals deep in the forest. I'm gonna go say hello. Wanna come with me? Do you need me to? What? Worried you'll miss your shots with a few trees in the way? Wanna bet on it? It's on! You coming fast, Professor? Someone needs to keep score.
But with pleasure!
True, our friend Catherine here has difficulty with numbers. Oh, you little...
Hold on, if you're here, then who is guarding her bathroom? Catherine's eyebrows rise in surprise. She looks at Shamir.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that, Professor. Actually, she's... Wait, Shamir! Professor! Why don't you go find yourself?
Huh? Are you saying...
Just go!
But I want to go with the two of you! Catherine slaps you on the shoulder and grins wide. For the first time in weeks, you can feel your blood pumping. Where? It was great to see you both. Good hunting! I wanna go with them. God damn it. Someone transport me to the game. I'm going with Catherine and my girl Shamir. With a smile, you beat the two farewell and head towards the central building. They laugh at just how eager you are to head off. On the way, you walk past Anna's tent, now swarming with people. The crowd is so thick, it's impossible to get a glimpse of the crafty merchant. Some people stop to look at you, seemingly recognizing you. You offer them a slight nod before hastening your pace. You can't wait any longer. It has been a while since you last set foot in this place. True to your promise, you stopped visiting Rhea. You occupied yourself with your duties, crushing bandits and monsters while studying governance under Setef's tutelage. Setef sounds a little bit like ancient, I guess you could say ancient Egyptian leaders, right? Thanks to... I used the word leaders. Oh no. I'll be right back. I need to hit myself in the face for that. Alright, I'm back. Thanks to your promise and duties, you managed to abate yourself. To abate your longing for Rhea. Okay. Looking at the familiar door, however, memories of your beloved come floating back. Taking a deep breath, you knock. Rhea, it's me. Can I come in? You wait for a response with bated breath. Buffed, bated breath. A few agonizing moments later you hear a click. The door handle unlocks and you open it. Damn!
I've been expecting you, Byleth.
What? This is like one of those dancing dresses, right? Her attire catches you by surprise. Your mouth hangs agape with admiration. Also, I guess, explains why the doorway closed. Like, shut, you know, with lock. A few awkward seconds of silence pass as you admire her body. You try to formulate something to say, but the words won't come out. Rhea steps forward, closing the gap between you. A hint of sweet flora fragrance fills your nostrils.
Byleth?
Her soothing voice breaks your trance. A million thoughts suddenly race through your mind. It's probably one thought, but whatever. How are you feeling, Rhea? Recovered. Is the ritual done for today? Where are Manuel and Flame? Wait, am I even allowed to be here? And, forgive me, you look stunning. Rhea chuckles at your barrage of questions, and also, technically, the last one not being the question.
Slow down, Byleth. We have much to talk about, but first please have a seat.
She holds your hands. Gently, Rhea ushers you to sit on her bedroom bench. After making you sit, she turns around, offering you a view of her body from behind. Oh boy, dear goddess. Rhea walks towards the door, her stride elegant and confident. Her hips sway with her every step, drawing your attention to her wide hips and plump backside. You feel yourself swallowing as you watch her stunning figure while she steps away. Then you hear a click of lock. Rhea backs away from the door. Suddenly she twirls around, her hands stretched out. Her dress flutters in the air, straining to trace her graceful curves. You watch in awe as she dances around the room with a joyful smile. Her body practice movements showcasing just how healthy she has become. Dude, her body is ridiculously healthy, man. Just for a moment you catch her gaze, making you straighten up a little. Rhea glides, stopping right in front of you. She pauses for a moment, your anticipation grows, making you feel tense. After an audible inhale, Rhea rolls her hips from side to side. She raises her hands over her head slowly. Your eyes are around her hips and belly. Her undulating figure mesmerizes you. Again, that... whatever it's called, that dance in that kind of outfit, what is it called? Is it the belly dance? It's not the belly dance, is it? It can be belly dance. It might be the belly dance, never mind. Okay, let's say an oriental dance. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the outfit she was wearing, basically. Anyway. Suddenly, a familiar energy bubbles up from the floor beneath you. What? Looking down, you see the energy suddenly burst before it wraps around you and coils its way upwards to your face. What? Rhea's energy washes over you. It's warm and soothing, making you relax as it cradles your body. Okay? You exhale deeply as the sensation leaves your body, taking with it your exhaustion. You feel refreshed in body and mind. Slowly open your eyes and notice a faint glow dissipating from Rhea's hands. Your eyes open wide and you gasp. The realization makes you jump from the bench. Magic! That means...
The healing ritual was a success. I've regained full control of my magic. Oh!
Overjoyed, you grab Rhea's hands and pull her into a deep embrace.
Thank goddess.
I'm so glad to hear that. Rhea giggles and hugs you in return. She's so soft and so warm, I bet. After letting out a deep sigh, you pull back, but your hands remain mingled together. I know you were into dancing. Told you.
Oh, I adore dancing, Byleth. So much so that I have studied all manners of the art, dating back centuries even.
It shows. You were fantastic.
Thank you for your praise, Byleth. I had upped my performance. In truth, this is my second time dancing in private in front of someone.
What? You've danced in front of someone before? What? What? You're a natural, Rhea. To be the lucky first guy for, alas.
The first time was not with a man, Byleth. It was with Manuela.
Oh.
Manuela made sure that my routine was smooth and pleasant to watch.
Alright. That's fine.
My knowledge of dancing may be vast, but I was lacking in practice and choreography. Manuela's guidance was invaluable.
I see. Hold on. Did Manuel also have you wear this attire?
She offered some suggestions, but I fashioned this outfit myself, actually. You made it yourself? I cannot risk the reputation of the church for my private affairs, Byleth.
Oh, don't worry. I bet the reputation of the church is quite terrible anyway. It's a church after all. Come on. Come on.
If people learned that the Archbishop was looking for revealing attire, it would be quite a scandal.
Dude, if you told me the nuns that are not old hacks would go after attires like that, I would go to church maybe. Too bad that nuns are only old hacks.
I believe that dancing requires a free body, and so I took it upon myself to create an outfit to allow that.
You stare at her, utterly naive as you take in everything. Oh, you... yeah? You've seen your fair share of dancers in your life, but none of them were anything as revealing as Rhea's attire. No, no. I absolutely am sure that, again, the exotic dancers wear outfits like that. Exactly like that. But then you recall stories about different type of dancing, one that is performed for one's lover. What do you mean by that? You feel your loins age as the realization finally hits you. Rhea steps closer. Before you know it, Rhea rests her arms on your shoulders, her hands behind your head.
I hope my attire is to your liking, my love.
Rhea gently pulls you close. She exhales sweet breath and leans forward. Without waiting for a response, she presses her lips onto yours. In return, you wrap your arms around her tight and pull her body fully against yours. The warmth of your body's toes the desires that have laid dormant inside of you. You've locked away the desires for so long. With the healing ritual fulfilled, there is no reason to hold back. Letting go of your reservation, return Rhea's tender kiss with a flurry of hisses. You pull back as the heat becomes unbearable. The look in Rhea's face fuel your desires. With one arm on her back, you bend down and secure her legs on your other arm. Oh, nice. With a quick lift, you carry Rhea on your arms. Nice.
Oh.
Your sudden movement makes her grab onto you for support. Not for long, though. Quickly, you make your way to her bed and lay her down gently. As you pull back, you lock your eyes with hers. Her face is flushed and her lips parted.
I've longed for this moment, Byleth.
I feel the same, Rhea.
6.5 hours later.
It's early morning. Even without opening your eyes, you know the sun is out. It bathes you in warmth. When you yawn, fresh floral fragrance fills your nostrils, awakening your senses. For just a moment, you can't remember where you are. You sit down to gather your bearings and realize you're naked. Of course, last night you made love with Rhea for the first time. Kissing and stuff, you know, hand holding, stuff like that. And you feel an overwhelming urge to experience that joy once again. Only then do you realize that Rhea is nowhere inside. You call out to her but find only silence in return. She left you. Where could she have gone? Surely she didn't sneak out of her own room. What if she did? You find your neatly folded clothes on a bench. Rhea must have prepared this for you. Once dressed, you go in search of her. But you don't have to search for long. You open door to the Star Terrace and find two familiar figures seated at the table. Rhea! Manuela!
Good morning, Byleth. Oh, you're finally awake. Huh, I was beginning to think that Rhea put you in a coma. Ahaha, I mean, my healing magic risks no such a thing. Byleth has been hard at work restoring order throughout Fodlan. Fatigue must have finally caught up with him. A weary body needs rest after all.
Rhea's eyes twinkle with mischief. You fight to keep your expression composed in front of Manuela.
Don't overdo it. That goes especially for you, Rhea. 5 long years of imprisonment, followed by a near-fatal injury.
Imprisonment? What? Wait, what? What's that? Wait, what? What? What do you mean imprisonment?
Your recovery is nothing sort of miraculous. We must make sure that it is a permanent one. If you notice something strange, you have to let me know immediately. I assure you, Manuela, if I feel any change inside my body, you will be the first to know.
You perk up when you hear Rhea say those words. Perhaps it's because the experience is still fresh in your mind, but the moment with Rhea yesterday suddenly flashes in your mind. Thinking of her, you feel yourself twitch. The sensation is still so vivid. Blinking away the distraction, you suddenly realize Manuela is smiling at you. Oh no!
How about you, Professor? Any soreness? Aching?
Soreness? No, I feel completely fine. I haven't felt this well rested in a long time.
That's good. But I hope you're not pushing yourself too hard, Professor. Devoting yourself to work is unbearable, but if you overdo it, your body will fail you prematurely.
Wow.
When you feel stressed, it's easy to feel like you're about to explode. Your health is important, Professor. Whether it's inside or outside, your body needs proper care. Inside.
Seeing your reaction, Rhea interjects before Manuela's pointed teeth fully suffocate you.
I'm not quite sure what you're implying, Manuela. Byleth is owed our gratitude for his service, is he not? I'm just reminding the Professor of... What's this, Rhea? You're red in the face. Oh, is something wrong? Oh, perhaps you're thinking Byleth's gallant services to Fodlan. Is that it? Or perhaps a different kind of service? Huh? Manuela, are you not late for Flame's vocal training?
Manuela's glee washes away. She checks the sky and then gasps, and her face turning a little pale.
Oh my, I surely am. I cannot make the future diva wait. We'll have to continue the conversation later. As your physician, I need to hear this in greater detail. No ifs and no buts. Professor, Rhea is in your hands now. Well then, have a nice day, you too.
Manuela raises from her seat and leaves a baleful smile in her wake as she departs in haste. An awkward pause hangs in the air. You feel as though you're still fishing your head from the gutter. Yeah?
Please take a seat, Byleth. I apologize for not waking you sooner.
I mean, technically you haven't woken him at all, but whatever.
It seemed rude to disturb your peaceful rest.
You're not relaxing. Rhea's invitation to join her puts you at ease. No need to apologize, Rhea. Like you said, I probably needed all of that rest. I can't believe I slept for that long. I haven't done that since I was a kid. What is wrong with you? Did you do something to me, Rhea? Yes.
What do you mean, Byleth?
Well, I feel weak even though I'm fully rested. I think I need your healing touch again, Rhea.
You're hungry, Byleth. You slept through the entire night.
Rhea then slides a plate full of bread, sausage, and some fresh fruits towards you. The delicious aroma makes your stomach growl. Only now do you realize just how famished you are. That must be it. You dig in while Rhea sips from her cup of tea, and so does Lynx right now. But I bet you didn't hear that. Because that's how you drink tea. So, are you allowed to be out of your room now?
Yes, Byleth, but I'm restricted to the upper floors of the monastery.
So, you're still under observation in a way.
That is correct. Manuela insists that I rest for a few more weeks.
I can't say that I disagree. You're going back to your room after this then?
Not yet. Byleth, I'm meeting with Anna today. She urgently seeks my counsel.
Hang on. Did you already resume your duties? I thought Manuela said you needed to rest.
No, Manuela would not allow me to resume my duties so soon. But she made an exception for today, if you would accompany Byleth.
You stop eating and respond properly. With a smile, you reach to take Rhea's hand. It's my pleasure to moonlight as your knight and escort whenever you desire. After all, does it not serve Fodlan to serve its archbishop? I can't think of no better way to restore order than to stand at your side, Rhea.
I'm so happy to hear that, Byleth.
I mean, of course he would say that, come on. After a hearty breakfast, the both of you head down to the cardinal's room. As soon as you enter the cardinal's room, a familiar face comes to greet you. Oh, hello. Hello! I like her. Yeah, another one to the list. Anna, Fire Emblem. Oh my... yeah? Yeah? I like her. Okay. Anna is a recurring character in the series. She made appearance in every single Fire Emblem game to the date. Save the Gaiden and its remake. And also Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. So, 2 games. She serves as a whimsical shopkeeper or some form of an NPC in the earliest appearance. From Awakening is a playable character, most notably as an important story in Heroes. The Anna encountered in each appearance is not the same person, but rather an entire family of one who bear the same appearance and name. What? That's nuts. I kinda like her for, I'm gonna lie. For you know what? No, I like her, yeah. Okay, so in some it's ponytail, in some it looks like a little bit of a trying to be a side tail, but not fully. I like her, man. I like her. I mean, I'm still a Shamir enthusiast, based only on Emerald Dawn, but, you know.
Professor!
The lively merchant's voice echoes inside the empty cardinal's room. This room used to serve as the war council room not so long ago. I need to go buy water, by the way. You're thankful that it's no longer needed for such a violent purpose. For a part of you misses convening with your students and allies. Anna turns to your side and gasps when she lays her eyes on Rhea. Okay.
Oh, Lady Rhea, I'm really glad to see you safe. Hello, Anna. Glad I can say the same.
Good to see you, Anna.
It's been a while, Professor. I've heard about your heroics all over the Fodlan. We merchants especially appreciate your work in ridding the roads of monsters.
I'm just doing my part, Anna, here. Continuing with the brief pleasantries, the 3 of you take your seats. You and Seth have typically dealt with church matters in Rhea's stead, but today Seth is notably absent. Somehow you're absolutely sure that he is with Lane. After all, he always expressed his concern for his daughter, sometimes to an annoying degree. Once the chit-chat has died down, Rhea commences the meeting.
Allow me to thank you first, Anna. The restoration of Garreg Mach has gone smoothly, thanks in part to your efforts. The materials you supply our builders are of the highest quality, and the food you make available ensures that no one goes hungry, even with the influx of refugees. But if I may be frank, I wonder about your motivations. The loyalty of which I speak comes at great monetary cost. You stand to lose even more if it continues. I do appreciate your charity work, but surely this is not sustainable. Oh, I'm glad all my efforts are appreciated, but I can't take all the credit, Lady Rhea. The building materials and food are largely donated by supporters of the church.
Ugh.
I mainly handle logistics.
That's something I was supposed to be working at, given the fact that that's what I graduated from, technically. But well, I guess no companies like me when it comes to logistics, despite the fact I was absolutely outstanding in that stuff. Well, whatever. I'll find other ways.
My pockets may be deep, but I couldn't possibly finance the restoration efforts alone, even if I wanted to. I see. Nevertheless, I'm truly grateful for your aid. Your dilemma lies elsewhere, then, if funding is not the issue. Lady Rhea, I'm here on behalf of the newly established Neutral Trading Guild. As the representative, I'm here to propose a trade alliance with the Church of Cyrus.
Anna produces a bunch of documents and sets them on Rhea's desk. For a time, the room is quiet and Rhea reads the documents in silence. Obvious questions come to her mind. Why is there a need for a trade alliance? The end of the war has been proclaimed and trade routes between nations have been reopened. You notice Rhea putting down the documents.
Some nobles may have laid down their arms, but others do not intend to cease hostilities.
As expected of the nobles, goddamn piece of shit.
It seems some nobles have taken the fight to our roads, in pursuit of control of trade routes.
Rhea lifts her eyes from the document. Anna's expression rapidly turns sour and the usual spirit in her voice is absent.
That's the truth of the matter, unfortunately. Passage through these belligerent nobles' territories has become too risky. Goods are extorted by force if they find out that the trader consorts with an opposing house or nation. We switch to alternative routes, but it gets worse.
Anna's face contorts and her voice grows agitated. There is an easy solution to that. It requires a certain French machine that takes care of area around the neck. I mean, I bet nobles would like that used on them.
These problematic nobles are employing bandits to do the dirty work for them and wash themselves of the deed. And then they have all the gall to redistribute goods to victims of the war and claim the goodwill and profit for themselves. Now some local merchants are refusing to trade with anyone other than their own. The whole thing is just a mess.
Anna lets out a heavy sigh. Her frustration is palpable.
Lady Rhea, I'm here to ask for the protection of the church so that we neutral merchants can reach all corners of Fodlan. Even today, many towns ravaged by the war are cut off from a steady supply of food and medicine. If this goes on...
Anna hangs her head and her voice trails. She's struggling to bring herself to say the horrifying conclusion.
This is indeed a matter of great urgency. I'll need more time to deliberate on the details of the trade alliance you propose, but I shall mobilize the Knights of Cyrus to secure the trade route. And I will send word to these nobles for their audience immediately.
Let's just get rid of them.
We must put an end to those hostilities. We cannot allow the embers of war to be ignited anew. A common ground exists for us all. We need only to speak with one another to find it.
Anna sighs as her expression finally relaxes. You can feel relief whoosh over her as she hears Rhea's response. When she speaks, you hear a unique sweet tone in Anna's voice.
Thank you, Lady Rhea, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for seeking my counsel, Anna.
Smiles finally return to everyone's faces. The matter is far from resolved, but the meeting today marks another step to peace.
Phew, that's a lot off my shoulders. Thank you for hearing me out on such short notice. Before I go, I have something for you, Lady Rhea.
Anna stands and walks towards a couple of chests. You follow her and offer to carry the chests yourself. Once you lay the chest beside Rhea, Anna begins unlocking each one.
Please accept these gifts. Lady Rhea, these are from the Trade Guild and myself. Please don't misunderstand. These are not bribes or anything of the sort.
Sounds like they are.
We simply wanted to celebrate your recovery and to show our gratitude for the enduring hospitality of the church.
Anna opens one of the chests. Inside you see an elegant dress, even to your untrained eye. You can tell that both material and make is of high quality. You can't help but try to imagine how it would look on Rhea. Your imagination fails you, but the thought still makes you excited.
These are some of the finest clothes and accessories in all of Fodlan. I'm proud to say that some of these are designed by yours truly.
Oh, you're a designer as well. Rhea looks at Anna with genuine surprise.
Is that so? People assume that all I ever think about or do is make money. But my true passion lies in making coin with my own products.
You recall one very rare occasion years ago when you managed to invite Anna to a tea party.
What? I want to do that.
You had a hard time following all the business schemes she passionately gushed about all the time, but one thing she mentioned still sticks on your mind. Dude, I feel like I would love to listen to her. I feel that would be epic. Like, even if I wouldn't maybe understand some stuff she talks about. It would be fantastic anyway. Are you making good on the fashion business we talked about years ago?
I'm surprised you remember, Professor. Oh, I'm so excited. I held this off for so long, but the era of peace shall usher the birth of my grand fashion line. My designs will become the latest vogue. I'm sure of it.
I believe in her. Anna poses triumphantly, her eyes seemingly staring at a lucrative future. Her vision is sadly invisible to you. You can't quite grasp how merchants like her think about profits in seemingly all aspects of their lives. I understand. I mean, I'm not a merchant, but I think, like, about most of the stuff, like, money-wise. Which maybe is not a good approach, but yeah. Except for hobbies, maybe. Anyway, but it's thanks to people like her that goods keep moving from one place to the next, even in the midst of war. The meeting adjourns shortly after. I kinda like her. Is Anna a romance option in Fire Emblem? That's an important question. No? This is an important question. Oh no. No, there is someone else? God damn it. Unless, wait a second. A different place. Fire Emblem Engage romance options. Regardless of your character's sex, you can romance. Blah 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 blah. That's. I don't see names I would know. Platonic relationships. Anna. God damn it! God damn it! It's always the good characters that they skip. Anyway, after Rhea writes letters to the offending nobles, she retires for the day. You escort her back to her room, carrying Anna's gifts with you. They were heavy, okay? After seeing the chest containing Rhea's new garments down, you inspect their contents more closely. She's right beside you. It seems that even her curiosity is getting the better of her. I mean, I would say that... I mean, Byleth shouldn't really be doing that, given the fact it's not his gifts. But, okay. Rhea retrieves the gold showed earlier by Anna. With it in hand, she glides over the full body mirror.
Oh, I must admit, I'm fascinated by such a fine articles of clothing. But as the Archbishop, my choice of clothing should present proper decorum.
Come on, even when you're inside your own room? Rhea turns to you, surprised, a smile plays on her lips. Please try them on, Rhea. I'd love to see how it looks on you. Come on.
Very well, Byleth. I shall try it on.
Rhea disappears to her dressing room. You find yourself pacing restlessly, occasionally glancing to the other chests and peeking through their contents. Dude, calm down! You hadn't known Anna's taste in silk to be so bold. Minutes later, the door creaks open. Yo. This looks good. Come on, girl, you need to ditch the church. Like, come on. The sheer romper strikes a sharp contrast to Rhea's usual saintly attire. Come on. Giving her a far more casual aura. I mean, it's more casual, yes. Would I call the previous outfit saintly? No. Its sumptuous material permits a vague look at most of Rhea's body, and its intricate trim highlights her immaculate curves. You are helplessly mesmerized by her. Rhea is gorgeous! Shamir, Several seconds go by as you marvel at her elegance. She can't help but chuckle at your captivated expression. Also, the music completely changed. You look incredible.
Thank you, Byleth. I find it quite lovely myself.
Rhea poses in front of the mirror, examining herself and the dress is in various angles.
I adore the design, but this is cut a little short, don't you think?
I think it's perfect length for you, Rhea. After admiring Rhea to your heart's content, you turn and reach into one of those chests. Ah, by the way, there is more.
What is it, Byleth?
You pull it free, a box collection of lingerie bearing Anna's trademark signature. What's the what signature? Rhea turns red when she picks open the lid and looks inside.
My word! Is that the kind of clothing she's planning to sell? She must have included it by mistake.
Oh, I highly doubt. Wow. Would you like to try it on? Rhea looks at you in surprise. She hesitates a bit before stepping closer to you.
I've never owned anything so intricate before. I mean, I've never had a reason to.
Why not? Rhea uses her palm and rests it on your cheek. You turn your head a little and give her a palm palm a peck. Well, would you want it for me? With only a nervous smile as a reply, hesitates at first. But then, she swipes the garment from your hands and retreats to her dressing room. As you wait in excitement, you recall her attire last night and the events that followed. The heat starts to build up inside of you.
Whew. Does this suit your fancy, Byleth?
Rhea's voice makes you jump. You turn to look at her. Oh, dear goddess. Whew. Rhea blushes at your praise. She then walks over to the full body mirror. The spring in her step makes her curves gently bounce. Rhea radiates an aura of confidence, as for she is proud to show her body to you. You can't help but feel drawn towards her. Jesus, she's thick. As you let your eyes wander, you notice Rhea's gaze in the mirror. She avoids meeting your stare, but leaves you with a sweet smile, a reward for your approving eyes. Before you know it, you are mere inches behind Rhea. Your body knows what it wants. You want more than to merely look at her. You want to kiss her. Up close you can't resist running your hands along her curves. She exhales when you touch her. Does it feel tight, Rhea? All these ribbons and straps look constricting.
It is comfortable, even if it weren't.
Rhea brushes her hair to one side and shifts her wave.
Also, you seem to be feeling constricted, Byleth.
Yeah. Without hesitation, you kiss Rhea from behind. Wait a sec. Is she an elf? Rhea, Fire Emblem elf. No? At least no, there is no mention in the text, it seems. And I also don't see any pictures, like official pictures showing her ears. The softness of her lips gives you a jolt of bliss, electrifying your entire body. Hell yeah.
A few kisses later.
Are you okay, Rhea?
I just need a moment, Byleth. I enjoyed every moment of your kisses, Byleth.
Seeing her joyful smile creates an intense urge inside you. You lean in to kiss her again. Even though you just finished a moment ago, you feel the heat rapidly build up once more. You pull away from Rhea and exchange a brief yearning look at her before you lift her from the floor and onto your arms. You bring her to her bed and lay her down gently. And then, the both of you go to sleep. The night falls as you are there with Rhea. As your bodies entwine in a hug, the cool wyvern breeze melts into a warm haze. No longer will you suffer cold, lonely nights plagued with nightmares. And no longer will keep your feelings trapped inside of you. You briefly wonder if it was the same for Rhea, if she has suffered loneliness the same as you. But as your bodies become one, memories of loneliness drown in the overflowing warmth of your love. Oh. Let's keep going. The Knights of Cyrus soon began patrolling the contested trade routes, ensuring no harm befell merchants and travelers alike. Days turned into weeks and negotiations with the problematic nobles begin in earnest. With you by her side, Rhea regularly resumed her duties as the Archbishop. You help fill the gaps in her knowledge of the war and the current state of Fodlan. In turn, you study the intricacies of leadership from Rhea herself. Manuel approved of this arrangement and so the two of you began to work as one. Soon the responsibilities of government waved upon you every day. Oh boy. Days of happiness rolled up plenty until Rhea's smile slowly faded away. What? What do you mean by that? Although your nights have become exciting, you've been spending the past weeks cooped up inside the central building. With the peace treaty finally on the horizon, your workload has increased exponentially. After hours of discussion over various issues, you groan when you see a dozen more documents waiting on table and ready to be appraised. You sign resignation and reach for a couple of documents. Let's see. Correspondence with Alliance nobles, more agreements with traders, and some requests from commoners. Isn't there a monster outbreak mission here somewhere? I can already feel the roots growing out on my feet. Chuckling, you turn to Rhea, who offers no reaction. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. Lately, Rhea has become distracted and aloof. You often see her spacing out, staring into the distance. Whenever you ask her what's wrong, she avoids the topic or responds with pensive silence. Was it something you said? Was it your insatiable hunger in bed? Whatever is causing Rhea to be this way is eating at you and you are desperate for answers. Concerned by Rhea's silence, you hold her hands, finally snapping her back to reality. Is something wrong, Rhea?
I'm sorry, Byleth. I was lost in my own thoughts.
What is troubling you, my love? Rhea looks at you with a worried expression, but she offers to no reply. Rhea, please talk to me. You start to plead, but then the door suddenly swings open. The noise it makes startles you.
We just got word from the remaining nobles of the Empire. They are finally ready to sign the peace treaty.
That's great news.
A joyful news indeed.
You turn to Rhea, who is now beaming with genuine joy. You can't help but feel relieved to see her expression light up.
With this, the nobles of the Alliance and the Kingdom will surely follow suit.
We should send word to them immediately. The sooner we get everyone to sign the peace treaty, the better.
I concur.
Rhea reaches for a clean parchment, but Setef interrupts her.
Rhea may suggest that the professor write the letters in your stead.
Rhea tilts her head at Setef, but she soon realizes what Setef is alluding to. Along with the Knights of Saros, you've made countless allies during the war, among them your very own students. Most of them are now leaders in the new era, and you've been working with them to usher peace into Fodlan.
Very well. I'm entrusting the letters to you, Byleth. I'm sure your dear student will rejoice to hear from you. I would like to take this time to rest a while. Is that alright with you?
Please do, Rhea. You can leave this to me. You watch Rhea as she makes her way to the door. Aware of your gaze, she turns to give you a smile before leaving. The earlier event still weighs heavily on her mind, but you do your best to set it aside to focus on the task at hand. You begin to write the letters when Setef speaks.
Have you heard about what I said last time?
Come on, man, I can't go fishing with you. When you look at Setef, his wise eyes lazily stare at you. You are unsure if he's disappointed by what you said or amused by your poor attempt of a joke. A stifled chuckle escapes you, and then you sigh. Become the leader of the United Nations of Fodlan! I don't know, Setef. I don't feel ready to take on such an important role. Sounds like a pain in the ass, to be honest.
Your concerns are well funded. You would do well not to take such a role lightly. However, becoming the leader does not mean you alone will carry the way for Fodlan.
I know that, Setef, I know. And I know that I can always count on your support.
Along with many others, we church, commoners, great majority of nobles share the sentiment. There is no one more qualified to become the leader of the new era other than you, the hero of the war.
You say that with such certainty.
I witness your brilliance with my very own eyes. You lead the compassion and heart. That is what Fodlan needs. Rhea was right to put her faith in you.
Hearing Rhea's name makes you perk up. The earlier event is still stewing in your mind. Huh. Setef, can I ask your advice?
Of course. Is this about her?
Wow, you can read minds now?
I hardly need such power. From the moment I set foot in this room, I sense the distance between the two of you.
So you do read minds.
Heh. I once look at women like you do. I am familiar with the concern showing on her face. So what seems to be the problem?
Rhea is troubled by something, but she won't talk to me about it. I keep asking her about it, but she won't say a thing. I don't know what to do, Setef.
I cannot draw proper advice from such a limited info. Rhea hardly confided in me, but for as long as I knew her, she cared deeply for one person. Perhaps she holds the answer to your predicament.
Something clicks in your mind. How could you not have realized that until now?
That's it, Setef! How can I forget? Huh? Have you figured it out?
I think so. Have to go. You talk to her.
Not so fast. What about the letters, man? Did you not say that you will take care of it?
Setef's commanding voice stops you in your tracks. Panic sets in as you desperately think of an excuse. But before you can vet, Setef chuckles when the red spike rests his stoic face.
Heh, I'll write the draft for you. Go be with Rhea and try to resolve your issues.
You feel an angelic compassion in Setef's voice. A stark difference from his usually stoic and monotonic voice. With a joyful smile, you set off. You're the best, Setef! You quickly make your way to the third floor of the building. Upon reaching the floor, a cool breeze washes over you. You turn to the opposite side of Rhea's room and towards the star terrace. Tick, 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 tick. May I join you, Rhea?
Of course, Byleth. Wait, have you finished writing the letters?
It's taken care of, yeah.
You three are most dependable, Byleth.
A pause hangs near as you think of what to say. Finally, you break the silence. Rhea, you were right. You were right. Peace is fragile. I thought the end of the war would cause people to stop fighting. I now understand how naive that thought is. Going around Fodlan, I saw the depth of the despair caused by the war. Families destroyed, friendship extinguished, loved ones lost forever. You look Rhea in the eyes, finally ready to confront her. You haven't given up on reviving your mother, have you, Rhea? Her emerald eyes widen in surprise. Sadness immediately grips her. I now understand why you wouldn't talk to me about what's bothering you. After all, you raise a hand to your chest. The lack of a heartbeat assures you of the one thing. In order to resurrect your mother, you would need my crest stone. No, your mother's crest stone. And to do that, you would need to take it from me. Suddenly Rhea grabs your hand, interrupting your line of thinking. The tears are brimming her eyes.
You're mistaken, Byleth.
Rhea's voice trembles. Her eyes struggle to contain her tears.
I would never dare cause you harm. I could never hurt you, Byleth.
There is a sharp pause as Rhea looks deep in your eyes before she finally breaks into tears. Your entire body throbs in pain as you realize how accusatory your words have become. You feel a pit in your stomach. You are just beginning to understand the depths of her pain. Sorry for assuming the worst. You embrace her gently as you think over how insensitive you must have sounded. It takes a little while before Rhea speaks.
I'm conflicted, Byleth. You mean the world to me, and yet I still yearn for my mother's embrace.
Rhea clings onto you and cries her heart out. Her words reverberate through your body. Despite knowing how much Sophis means to Rhea, her words still hurt you.
Everything was for my mother's sake, because Cyrus, the church. I devoted my entire being to the sole purpose of returning my mother to Fodlan once more. After all that I've done, am I simply to give up on her?
You pull yourself back a little, just enough to look at Rhea face to face. Rhea tightens her grip as for she's scared that you will let go. Your eyes finally meet hers, and you take a deep breath. I understand what you're going through, Rhea. When my father died, I fell into an abyss of sadness. I too wanted him back, even for a day. It was painful. Truthfully, it still hurts. But in the end, I chose to live with the pain of losing him. Rhea looks away and hangs her head, seemingly dejected about what you said.
I envy your strength, Byleth.
I don't have strength. I have you, Rhea. And I have people who are alive and care about me. If I had allowed myself to lose to despair, I would have lost you and everyone I cared for. I was terrified of that. That fear gave me the courage to accept my father's death, so that I could live on to protect other people I loved. You pause, as you struggle to reconcile the situation. Your body, mind, and soul all feel Rhea's genuine love for you. But you also know how much Sotis means to Rhea. Is her devotion to her mother truly greater than her love for you? You feel anxious as you ponder the possibility. Yeah, in my case it would not work like that, that's for sure. Basically, I would never choose like anyone from the family I was born to over someone I had fallen for. If that... I mean, that makes sense, obviously, in my opinion, at least. Yeah. But I think I've been over that topic before. Multiple times, probably. Shaking your face to try and let out your feelings. I mean, I can't bring Sophie's back, Rhea. I really wish I could, I'm sorry. Rhea finally looks you in the eyes once more. Her brilliant emerald eyes reflect the depth of her sadness. Her sadness cuts deep into you, and the pain you feel hurts more than an injury or loss. You try to avert Rhea's gaze, but a sudden wave of courage urges you to confront it. Rhea is your hope and your light. You simply cannot allow the shadow of the death to dim her radiance. When Sophis resided within me, I felt her deep desire to heal Fodlan. Even now, I can feel her influence in me. I have decided, Rhea, I will become the leader of the new Fodlan. Interesting. And I will unite Fodlan with Sophie's legacy as the foundation of the new era!
Byleth!
You bring Rhea's hand to your chest. Although like a heartbeat. What? Wait, what? What do you mean by that? The warmth of life bursts within you. What do you mean you lack a heartbeat? I owe my life to Sophis. I will never let her benevolence and sacrifice be forgotten. Her spirit will live on through me and every soul in Fodlan. I can bring Sophis back, Rhea, but we can honor her memory and continue her legacy. You lock eyes with Rhea and hold your gaze and your own conviction firm. Rhea's eyes finally flicker with warmth and her sadness loosens its grip. As Rhea's expression slowly brightens, you retrieve a small ornate box from your pocket. What? You've carried this memento with you ever since your father's passing. Finally you have found the resolve to open it. I want to walk this new era with you by my side, now and forever. Will you marry me, Rhea? Seconds feel like an eternity as you wait for Rhea's reply.
When you struck me with the sword of the Creator, I met with Mother for one last time. My memory of the final meeting is hazy. I've been trying to recall that moment to no success. Until now.
What?
I remember it clearly now. Mother's warmth. I am alive. Where? I know this place. Wait, this is Mother's throne.
Is that the mother?
A child?
Wow. Wow. Wait, have you outgrown your mother that much? In every department?
No, that form may be that of a child, but her eyes, her hair, her presence. I cannot be mistaken. Mother! Is that you, Mother? Huh, it has been a while, child. How long have I waited to see you once more? Dear Mother, please come back to Fodlan. To me. I cannot do that. Why? Fodlan needs you. I need you, Mother. Enough! My place belongs to the past. My time has long gone. I wish to rest now.
I like her hair.
Oh, stop crying. Look at you. Have you not had enough? All these years? Centuries?
Wait, what? Centuries?
Millennia.
Millennium? What?
Your dedication to me fills me with pride. But how long do you wish to suffer? No matter how long. Foolish child! Fodlan will never know true... Fodlan will never know true peace without you, Mother. Even if I were to return, mankind will not cease to wage war with themselves, with nature, with me. After all, mankind is trash, so Fodlan will carry on without me. And it is time for you to do the same, Rhea. Our time is drawing to a close. Eternal slumber awaits. If you will not return, then take me with you, Mother. Oh, is that what you desire? Do you truly wish to leave everyone behind? Hush. Thank you, truly, for keeping me in your heart for all those years, for carrying out my will and remembering me. But I implore you, my sweet child, unbind yourself from the past. Do not let sorrow consume you. Allow your heart to heal. return you to where you rightly belong. To the people whose lives were touched by yours. And to the person who loves you dearly. Listen well, dear child. When the clock ticks once more, hold the present close to your heart. And never again forsake your own happiness. Our time was short, but I'm glad to have met you once more. This is a goodbye, Rhea. No, Mother. Leave, Rhea, my beloved child.
Rhea lifts her head and meets your expectant gaze. Tears are streaming down her cheeks once more. This time, however, a sweet smile accompanies her tears.
When you struck me with the sword of Creator, Mother spared me from mortal injury, so that I may live to experience this happiness. Yes, Byleth, I would like nothing more than to spend the rest of my life with you.
A gentle smile you fear to have been lost finally returns to Rhea. And she finally uttered the words that you've been longing for. Relief and bliss warmly overwhelms you, stunning you in place and turning you speechless. Rhea steps closer to caress your face, making you finally notice the tears rolling down your cheeks. Seizing the moment, you ask for Rhea's hand. She graciously obliges. Rhea smiles as you slip the wedding ring into her finger. Her smile is sweeter than ever. The purple gemstones gleam brilliantly as they catch the rays of the sun, the heavens bearing witness to devotion, your devotion to Rhea.
I am so happy, Byleth.
Rhea's choice words make your emotions swell. As tears fall, you desire to protect Rhea's smile and happiness grow even stronger. Suddenly, Rhea grabs your hand and uncharacteristically tugs at you.
Please wait here, Byleth. I have something for you as well.
What? What? Rhea swiftly retreats to her room. Moments later, she turns to reveal a small, elegant box. Your jaw drops when you see a brilliant emerald ring glimmer from within.
I could not give you this sooner, for my heart was still distraught with my mother's death. But no more. My heart beats for you, Byleth. I love you dearly, Byleth. Please accept this ring, my devotion to you.
Without hesitation, you raise your hand to Rhea. You feel yourself smiling as she slips the emerald ring into her finger. And it fits perfectly.
You've brought nothing but joy to me, Byleth. I'm certain that Fodlan too will thrive under your care. I will happily dedicate my life to supporting your reign. And when the time comes, I will devote myself to nurturing a warm and loving home, just as Mother did all those years ago. Mother may be gone, but together we'll make Fodlan's future. No, our future as bright as the stars in the sky.
No. Aww, that's cute. Aww! Let's go! Okay, that's a nice CG. That one too. Also, I love how, like, literally it turned into RPG at the bottom and they walk a little bit. Oh, look at that cutie pie. Yeah. Dude. That must be a wonderful feeling, actually, like, you know, creating a family like that. What seems to be a super happy family as well. Yeah. That was a good game, not gonna lie. And... dude, I kinda want to dive into Fire Emblem now. Gee, I wish it was not Nintendo, man. Why is there no Fire Emblem on PC? Like, come on. Dark Deity is the closest you will get to Fire Emblem. Emerald Dawn. What a lovely game. I will link you guys to the developers page on itch.io, so Sendo's page. And you will have that way access to also 3 other games. Out of which I played 2. Yeah, I played 2 of those. I played Diamond Rose and 2 Libertad. Both were really good. I think 2 Libertad was my first one, right? Am I correct about that? I might be incorrect, but... well, both were good. And now Emerald Dawn. That was fun as well. But yeah, man, definitely... some people, when they make fun games, they literally make you want to play the original stuff. And right now I feel like that. Right at this moment I feel exactly like that, and that is scary. I need all the Fire Emblems on PC right now. Right now! I mean, dude, if they were, I would totally jump in. Not gonna lie. So this little, basically fun game had spoilers for 3 houses, a Silver Snow / Church Route. Okay, alright. I mean, it's fine with me. It is fine with me. Not gonna lie, even if you spoil me with something, I'll forget, so... or maybe, like... no, it's a weird way of saying that. I'll not maybe forget, but... even if you spoil me, it will not ruin my experience anyway. I'm that kind of weirdo. Fire Emblem. Dude, I have a feeling those games might be absolutely fantastic story-wise. And I also think I got a bit convinced to Rhea as well. Like, maybe in the very beginning, I wasn't, like, fully convinced by her, but as we well progressed and so on, she kind of grew on me, in a way. So... basically, she also seems to be, like, top tier. Yes. So I think, you know, I feel like Shamir would still be my favorite. I have a feeling like this, you know. And usually, my initial feeling is the one that I end up with anyway, so... yeah. If Shamir has a root, please tell me. If she doesn't, also tell me. That's important information. Anyway, lovely story. I mean, obviously, I cannot really fully embrace it, given the fact that I don't know the story with Fire Emblem. But, you know, the war was won. Byleth, in a way, had to I'm not gonna say kill, but had to injure Rhea because she went berserk, right? With some kind of thing that was called somehow. I don't. But yeah, she went berserk, right? Because of her magic. And then she was recovering in her monastery and so on. So that's where we basically began our journey in the game here over as well. So basically what I have is like super basic information about the past, I guess. Or the information about the past that is in the original game. And I get to see over here what might have been happening over there. Honestly, lovely story. Lovely. And can I just say the artworks? Absolutely fantastic. And dude, the woman in this game here, holy crap, they are so attractive, it's crazy. Yeah, like Katerina, ridiculously attractive as well. Manuela as well, to be fair. And of course my girl Shamir. And Rhea, of course. Let's end the video. And, well, I guess depending on what's going to be happening in the itch.io department, if there are no new releases over the weekend that might catch my attention, we might be sitting to something longer, which also was released fully not so long ago. To be specific, 8 days ago, which is on March 6th. But it's been over on the internet since apparently November 2023, because it was a game in progress. So we might be sitting to something like that. I will not be telling you what exactly it is. When it comes out, you might see. I'll just say that it's from the same person that created Overlord Age that we played as well, and which was in a way a fantastic experience. But yeah, given the fact that that was a finished product, another finished product has been delivered as well over there. So, absolutely looking forward to jumping in. Other than that, again, link to Sendo's like developer page on Itch in the description. You can go there. I do believe there is also like Twitter of Sendo's linked there. It is. You can go there. Absolutely worth following because, you know, it seems to be some of the artworks there from time to time, which are freaking fantastic, by the way. Which, I mean, I think Emerald Dawn would tell you already that the Sendo is absolutely great at, like, drawing characters and so on. And apparently there is also a Patreon, so I guess on Patreon there will be more artworks and so on. I might take a peek as well myself later. Well, with that being said, I guess it's the end of Emerald Dawn. And I will probably repeat myself once again that I'm super interested in Fire Emblem right now. As much as I, first of all, am not able to dive into the games now. Second of all, I actually don't like Nintendo, which I already said, but, you know, maybe at some point I'll get a second thing console or whatever. I might jump into anime and manga to see what this is all about when I find the time. Yeah. But I'm definitely super interested. that's about all I wanted to say, really. That was Emerald Down. Hey, if you stick around, you know, and you're new around, consider subscribing. From time to time there appear some fan-made games, and, well, eventually also, I guess, we'll sit to, like... Now that I think about it, all the games, basically, recently are, like, itch.io games that I play. I really need to dive into my Steam library. But given the fact that my backlog of itch.io shrinks quite a bit, which is a good thing, I will dive into Steam library properly soon enough, I believe. Yeah. Which is a good thing. So yeah, subscribe for that as well. Why not? Why not? What else? Consider liking the video if you enjoyed or something, yeah. You can tell me something about Fire Emblem as well. I don't mind at all. Would love to hear something about it. And that's about all I wanted to say. I believe tomorrow we'll start that game, which title I will not tell you. But, well, you can try making a research because I already gave a hint. What it might be. Or just wait until tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. I wish you all an absolutely fantastic week. And, well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow until the next game. Have a good one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.